Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is how to research for your story. And when I say how to do it, I mean how I research for my stories. And you can just do whatever makes you happy. But here's what I do. The first thing is I set aside a big block of time. I like to read, I like to research. Honestly, that's one of my favorite things about writing is getting to research just random stuff. And I'm pretty sure the FBI agent who follows me on the interwebs is just like, what? Where'd she hide the bodies? There aren't any. I'm a writer. I research weird things. It's a lot of fun. Hi, FBI agent. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I could be. The second thing is I have a plan, but don't let the plan don't let it box you in. Think outside the box. But still have a plan because you want to know you want to be able to keep track of okay, these are the 3 things that I need to research today. And you want to get those things done, but don't let that keep you so focused that you can't do the next thing. Number 3, follow the rabbit holes. I think it's so important to just let the research take you where it takes you. You learn a lot that way and it gives you more inspiration. So by not boxing yourself in too much, you can just be creative because that's really what creativity is, right? It's taking 2 seemingly unrelated ideas and then yeah, that's creativity. I'm not right. So number 4, take notes and save the links to the good articles. I say this to you, I say this to me. There's nothing worse than doing all this research and being like, oh no, I got it. It's a steel trap. No, it's not. No. Tomorrow you won't remember what you looked up or where you found it, and then you'll be so sad. Save the links. Personally, I use Google Keep because I can write my little notes and I can copy and paste links into it, and then it even has a little picture at the bottom and it's so pretty and it makes me feel good. But then you can also, it's searchable, you can access it from your phone, you can access it from your computer. You don't have to email things to yourself. It's really good. It's good. Do that. Or whatever makes you happy. I don't like Evernote. That's a whole nother conversation. I don't like Evernote, but Google Keep is my jam. I also carry notebooks everywhere, but if you're looking stuff up that has links in it, it doesn't work so well for keeping track of your research. So do that. I also categorize my research in a different color. So I have a little tag for it, and then all of my notes are in gray, just so it's easy to visually pick out what's all what. All right, so taking notes. Number 5 is keep track of the good general information that you find versus information you want to include in your story. You're gonna boil the whole ocean, right? When you research, you're gonna see all kinds of information. It's so you keep the links, and then you keep good general information, and then you're okay, this is what's staying in the story. Because you're probably not even going to use 1/10 of what you research in your story, but you still need to know it. When you're writing stuff, it's going to make sense, and that's why I like to have the full articles for reference, but to really just kind of summarize the bits and pieces that are going to be on and off the page, but have them. I did so much research about different kinds of carriages and stuff for my current work in progress that's with beta readers. I used one word, barouche, and I saw that on a movie and I liked it. Why did I have to do so much research? I needed to know what time period the word barouche was used from. Was that still a thing? If I'm saying this guy's rich and he has a barouche and they don't drive them anymore, then that kind of sounds stupid, So check on stuff. You need it in your research. And you never know. Like I said, I had to go back and relook the whole thing up and find out when the word was used and then what they actually look like again and all that stuff, just because I didn't save a picture and say, hey, here's the link to the article where I found this. That would have been nice, but sometimes I'm not nice to myself. be nice to yourself. Okay, number 6. It's this one. I've gotten better at this. Keep a separate list of the new information from the rabbit holes that you aren't sure if you will need. Don't toss it. So this is kind of like, okay, like, you know for sure you're going to need these articles, and you've got that linked, and you've got your notes, and you've got exactly what you're going to be putting into the book. Right, that's good. But if you see something that's, you're like, oh, shiny, like me, then keep that somewhere else. Just be like, oh, this is like an interesting fact, and organize those separately. Because I'm not even sponsored for doing this Google Keep, but I really like it so much. So if you're using Google Keep, right, you can put a tag on it that says this is research, and you can just have a research tag. But then you can also have a tag that's like research and a tag that's specific to the work in progress that you're currently working on, so that you can separate the two. The reason I say that, if you're writing sequels, prequels, anything like that, you may need additional information that's adjacent. Or if it's just something that you find interesting. If you're bored and you need some inspiration, you have inspiration. It's right there at your fingertips. Do it. You'll love it. It's great. There's also the off chance, if you're like me, that you'll save it there and then you won't need it because you know where it is. As soon as you don't know where it is, you will need it. And this is a bonus tip, just because I like ya. Just because it doesn't fit or work for the story doesn't mean you can't use it later for something else, or that you won't need more information in the future as your plot evolves. I'm looking this way because that's where my computer is, and I'm reading some of my notes because I like notes. They're in Google Keep. But yeah, that's a true fact. Just because, oh hey buddy, just because you don't need it right now doesn't mean you won't need it later. So, and that kind of goes with my 6th point of like, keep it handy, know where it is. And then as your story progresses, or, you know, maybe it'll end up being a big old plot twist that you didn't even know you were going to want or need, but you had the inspiration, you had the material there. So it was handy and easy to, yeah, do the things, write this stuff. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you to my Patreons. You make the world go round. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.